Hey, I'm Luther, and what you are looking at here is a screenshot from PayPal. No, it is not my PayPal account. It is actually my buddy Tom's account. You see, Tom makes over $15,000 each and every month from local mom and pop business owners in his hometown of Sedona. Yet Tom collects these payments in the most unusual way. That's because he has never even spoken to the business owners who are paying him. He's never had to collect checks by hand or even open a business bank account. And Tom only works like 4 hours per week to keep this whole thing running. Now you may be wondering the same thing I was when I first met Tom and he showed me these results. How is he doing this, and how can I get in on the action? Well, listen and watch this inspirational 3-minute story to find out his exact method. And watch until the end to discover a rather unusual surprise I have for you today. You see, it all began in the summer of 2004 when a young intern named Jeremy Stoppelman got sick with the flu and had a hard time finding recommendations for a local doctor. Frustrated with the experience, Jeremy worked with a friend to create a small email system that his friends and family could use to recommend local businesses to each other. Together they built a site that became their own personal Yellow Pages, complete with reviews and recommendations from friends in the community. Eventually they wanted to turn this small site into a real business, but everybody seemed to reject their idea because, at the time, it was just made up of Jeremy's friends and family sharing reviews together. Besides, who really needs another directory site when you have big sites like Yellow Pages, right? Yet Jeremy kept at it, and the site continued to grow in his hometown, and eventually spreading into other nearby towns as people liked seeing recommendations for businesses close to home. But less than a year later, his site exploded in popularity. By starting with a small, specific audience and slowly growing that audience across different towns, their small site began to go nationwide. Soon, investors started pouring in millions into this small directory site, and in 2009, just 5 years after Jeremy started his online directory, Google made him an offer to buy the site for $500 million. Soon after this offer was made, Jeremy received a personal phone call from another well-known tech CEO who told him to stay independent and do not sell out to Google. Who was the CEO who told him to turn down the offer? Well, it was none other than the former CEO of Apple, Steve Jobs. And so Jeremy turned down Google's offer, only for Yahoo to come in and offer $1 billion for the local directory site. Once again, they turned the offer down. This small directory and review site became a publicly traded company in 2011. And today, as a result of their determination and never giving up, they are a multinational corporation with businesses listed all over the world. Now, you may have never heard this story before, but I'm sure you've heard of this small directory site. In fact, their name is actually derived from Yellow Pages, their biggest competitor. Perhaps you figured it out already. I'm telling you the story of Yelp.com. Yet this multi-million-dollar company started out as a small local directory that only a few friends were using. It became more popular than even Yellow Pages by starting small and catering to a specific audience. Now, I'm sure you'll always remember that story. If you're like me, then nothing inspires you more than hearing about how the biggest online companies started out just like us, with a small idea and enough courage to do something with it. And that's where my good friend Tom comes in. Tom was a simple mechanic from Arizona when he first read the story of how Yelp was founded. And he was so inspired after hearing the story that he went out and started his own local directory and review sites for doctors in his hometown of Sedona. You ever hear of Sedona? Neither did I at the time. Sedona is this small town in the middle of nowhere in the Arizona desert. I didn't even think Sedona had enough practicing doctors to need a review site. Yet just 3 months after starting his directory site, Tom was earning enough money to support his family and was considering leaving his day job as a mechanic. So he signs up for my business coaching, hoping that I can give him some guidance on transitioning his small site into a real business. I'll never forget that rainy evening when Tom told me just how much he was making from his site after only 3 months. This one site had 32 doctors' offices paying him $497 a month to list their businesses with him. That's $15,904 each and every month right into his PayPal account. And perhaps the craziest part about it is that Tom has only ever spoken to 7 of these doctors. The other 25 found his site organically because he was ranked right on the first page of Google when you search for doctors and dentists in Sedona. That's when it hit me. Since Sedona is such a small town, he was able to rank his directory site on the first page of Google with almost no effort. That's because he had virtually no competition. No one is out there trying to rank sites for such a small audience like Sedona, Arizona, especially in very specific niches like doctors and dentists. Just as an experiment, I tried ranking a quick WordPress site for contractors in Sedona to see if I could duplicate his success. Not surprisingly, I was able to rank my own site on the first page of Google in about 2 weeks, all because there was no one else competing for the space and I had bought the right domain name. But more on that in just a minute. You see, Tom's site had quickly become the go-to place for the residents of Sedona to find their doctors and specialists. They simply had no other option. This is why doctors started beating a path to Tom's door, eager to pay him whatever he wanted to get their site in front of this audience. After all, just one patient could be worth thousands of dollars to a doctor or specialist, thanks to insurance and Obamacare. This was especially true for specialists like allergists and radiologists, who charge a fortune for simple procedures. $500 a month is peanuts for these doctors. Yet it was more than enough for Tom to earn 6 figures a year with just a few hours of work each week. Tom wanted me to help him expand his site by finding more doctors. However, I quickly realized that he already had most of the doctors in Sedona paying him, and so I decided to help Tom expand his business in a better way. I would help him duplicate the success of the doctor directory site and expand this little empire into new business niches. So we built new directory sites for other types of businesses like auto mechanics, therapists, babysitters, yoga classes, and a few others. Now, not all of these directories went on to make any real money, but 2 of the sites we started became an immediate success, earning Tom an extra $4,000 a month each just 6 weeks after we set them up. All hands-off income deposited right into his PayPal account. We analyzed the sites that made the most money and compared them to the ones that didn't do so well. Through trial and error, Tom and I discovered a simple formula that can duplicate his results with brand new sites like clockwork. I'm going to reveal all the details of this formula in a minute, so please keep watching. First, you need to know the biggest thing you must avoid if you want to build profitable directory sites like Tom's. If you're like me, you probably believe that you need to have a big website with thousands of visitors every day in order to earn a living from them. That's nonsense, plain and simple. It does not take a big site to make money. In fact, as you will see in a minute, having multiple small websites is making more money than having 1 or 2 large sites, and they start making money faster. For example, I recently started a doctor directory site of my own that only has 7 clients. Each of these clients are paying me $497 per month to be on the site. That's $3,479 per month just for setting up a site with 7 local businesses listed. It takes about a week to get the site set up and ranked in Google for these clients to find you. If a single site with only 7 clients made you $3,479 per month, how many sites would you build? It only takes a handful to earn a comfortable 6-figure income. You see, most of these business owners are already paying a premium to list their sites on Yellow Pages, and their listings become just one of thousands of listings that customers can choose from. This is why doctors are willing to pay way more to list their businesses on my smaller sites, because the audience is more specific and more likely to need their service. Plus, each client is one of only 7 doctors my visitors can choose from. This means more patients for them and higher fees for me. Okay, time for me to dive in and show you the details of how Tom built this business from scratch. Tom got lucky living in a small town like Sedona. Had he started his website in a big city like New York, it would have been a complete failure. That's because there is just so much competition in a big city like New York, and it would be impossible to rank his small site on the first page of Google for searches in the area. So, the first step to building a successful directory site is to find a small town like Sedona, Arizona that does not have a lot of competition in the search results. And these cities can be anywhere. You don't have to live close to them or even in them, since you never need to meet the clients who pay you. Next, pick the type of businesses you want to attract with your review site. This is your site's business niche. Some businesses work better than others, so let me give you a list of Tom's most profitable business niches to help you get started. Some of these niches may actually surprise you. Tom has seen the most success with singing teachers, drawing or art classes, any kind of doctor or medical specialists, therapists, psychiatrists, even yoga classes and child daycare centers. And one of Tom's personal favorites, chiropractors. A profitable niche plus small town with little to no competition equals easy money. Let's take chiropractors as an example. If someone in the small town of Danbury, Connecticut wanted to find a chiropractor, what would they search for on Google to find one? They would most likely type in something like chiropractors in Danbury. Am I right? And this would be the same thing in other niches or towns too, like singing lessons in Tallahassee, drawing classes in Sayville, daycare center in Columbus. Now, someone searching for a specific need like this is a hot buyer for business owners. They already made up their mind about what they want. They only need to decide who they want to do business with. And that's where the money is, connecting these hungry buyers with the businesses who can give them what they want. These terms usually get around 5,000 searches every month on Google. And imagine for a second, your site was the first result they found in their search. This would make you the go-to person for anyone looking for this service. Now, this is actually easy if you follow my steps from before. All you need is a domain name that is the same as their search term, and your site will naturally get ranked on the first page of Google for those searches. So having a name like singinglessonsintallahassee.com or daycarecenterinColumbus.com, or from our example before, chiropractorsindanbury.com, your site will leapfrog to the top of Google and be seen by 5,000 hungry customers every single month. Do you think it's worth it for chiropractors in Danbury to pay you $497 a month to list their business on your website that gets 5,000 searches each month? 5,000 searchers who are actively looking for chiropractors in Danbury? That's like having 5,000 potential clients at your fingertips for just $500. Now, you can clearly see why businesses are willing and eager to pay this fee each and every month. And it's impossible for this business model to get saturated, simply because there are millions of small, untapped towns in the United States alone. And each of these towns can have websites catering to the thousands of different business niches. The possible combinations of profitable niche and small towns are in the millions. It's simply not possible to build a directory site for every opportunity that exists. That makes this the biggest untapped gold mine on the internet today. Now, wouldn't it be great if you had a way to automatically collect payments from business owners right on the site itself? And what if you had a done-for-you software system that could not only build these sites for you, but also handle client sales, payments, and servicing all automatically? Well, Tom and I have developed some internal software that does just that. And starting today, we are making this software available to a limited number of entrepreneurs who want to duplicate his success. Introducing the Riley Labs Ultimate Directory System. The Riley Labs Ultimate Directory System is the first and only push-button software that creates full directory and review sites in minutes, complete with automated payment handling, so you never have to handle a business check or credit card number again, self-service listings so your client can service themselves instead of coming to you for setup, Google first page optimization, this way you never have to worry about SEO and can simply set up the site and let clients find you, and a Yellow Pages inspired design that attracts visitors and makes you stand out as a professional to your clients. This system was designed for users who don't have any techie experience, and so it'll work for you even if you have never set up a website before, even if you have never taken a payment from a local business before, or don't even have a business checking account. And this system will work for you even if you've tried other home business systems and had a hard time getting them to work for you. Just to be clear, this isn't some get-rich-quick scam like you see on late-night TV. These directory sites can deposit money into your PayPal accounts like your own virtual ATM. However, you will need to put some work into building your directory sites and be able to follow along with some simple video instructions. It's not always easy to run an online business. However, I have made the whole process as easy as it can be. Now, to make sure you can get started today, this system comes with all the hand-holding training and support you need to become a success. And unlike other software, the Riley Labs Ultimate Directory has its own e-commerce solution built right in. This way, client payments are processed securely right on your site and then deposited directly into your PayPal account. After paying you, business owners will have full control to create their listing the way they want it. This makes sure they are happy and saves you from having to do any setup for them. In fact, I've had doctors tell me that their $497 listing is the cheapest form of advertising that they have. Check out this testimonial from one of my doctors who bought this listing on my site. My $497 a month listing has gotten me more patients than any other advertising I have bought. This is the cheapest way for me to grow my practice I have ever found. Here's what you'll receive when you claim access to your directory system today. First, you'll get immediate access to the Riley Labs Directory WordPress theme. As you will see, this theme is the fastest way to build Yellow Pages style directory sites in almost any niche. Now, this is a completely optional theme with the same clean and custom design I use on all of my directory sites. It could be styled right from the WordPress admin in a variety of colors and layout options. Each business listing is on a clean page, including pictures, information, operating hours. The theme is also equipped with custom categories to lay out your homepage in a way that is easier for your visitors to find the help they are looking for. This also enables you to cater to multiple business niches on one site, or group sub-niches together to help match the right customer to each business owner. For example, on a directory site catering to doctors, you can create categories like general practitioner, chiropractor, and dentist to connect the right customers with your clients faster. The sky really is a limit once you have this system installed. You can target different cities and towns in a variety of offline niches, each with their own directory site, all from one WordPress admin panel. And yet the real power of this system comes from the included directory e-commerce plugin. This plugin is a complete e-commerce solution. The included secure payment gateway means you never have to collect another check or credit card number from a client. The client clicks the buy button, and this plugin handles their payment and deposits the money into your PayPal account. You set the prices you want to charge for your listings and how you want to bill your clients. You can charge business owners daily, weekly, monthly, or even just a single payment for their listing on your site. If you can open a PayPal account, this plugin will handle everything else. And business owners are given full control over their listings so they can service themselves after they have paid. They can easily add pictures and all their business information right on the site without ever having to visit the WordPress backend. This system handles sales, payment processing, and self-servicing, which means you most likely won't even hear from the clients who are paying you. Their payments simply arrive in your PayPal account. The entire business process is automatically freeing your time to build new sites and grow your business right from the start. To help you get started even faster, we have built a quick start guide right into the plugin admin panel. All you have to do is install this plugin on your site and follow along in the 3-step process. This system also integrates into your current directory site seamlessly. So if you are one of the thousands of marketers who already earn a living with directory sites using other systems, you could install this plugin right alongside with whatever you are currently using. Just use the short codes to add all of the payment buttons, and your directory sites will become automated with the power of the Riley Labs Ultimate Directory System. Now, directory theme alone is currently selling for $197 on webinars. And normally, the e-commerce plugin would run you another $197 up front, plus $97 a month for payment processing. And you know what? This is an absolute steal, considering the fact that just one of these sites can turn into a hands-free 6-figure business. However, I would like to surprise you with a much better deal in just a moment, just for watching this presentation today. It's a deal that's only available here on this page, so whatever you do, keep watching. And when you claim your directory system today, you will take that deal. You will finally build a home-based business by following a proven plan. Just imagine, when you finally get your first local directory up and running, that morning when you first wake up and eagerly check your PayPal account, and you see that first $497 payment that came through the night before, you didn't have to call any clients, you didn't have to take any checks or credit card numbers, or even do any servicing to earn that $500. What will you do to celebrate that first life-changing payment? And who will be there with you to celebrate in your new success? With this directory site system, it only takes about a week before you see your first $497 payment in your PayPal account. And remember, if you were to buy this system from one of our webinars, this would have run you $394 plus $97 a month to keep it running. However, before I show you that better deal I have for you, I wanted to share this one super bonus I'm going to include today. It's that unique surprise I mentioned earlier, one that's free when you take action and one that will make all the difference in your success. Today, when you take action, I'm going to include my ultimate SEO WordPress plugin that is guaranteed to rank your site on the first page of Google for your chosen keywords. You could use this for every directory site you are about to build, and it works on all of your other sites as well. Now, I also want to make sure you're not left out on your own, ever. So I'm including a lifetime membership to the Riley Labs Enterprise Support System. If you ever need some motivation, professional advice, help selling a client, or just a friend in the business, you will be able to reach me and my team directly 24/7. Normally, access to me costs $500 per hour, yet Enterprise Support members get this for free, as will you when you join today. Now, let's take a look at the savings the Riley Labs Ultimate Directory System will bring into your life and business. If you follow along with the instructions and set up just one site tomorrow, and that site books just 3 clients for you, which means you really didn't put any effort into this at all, that's 3 businesses paying $497 to be the only business in their town on your high-ranked site, a steal for those 3 lucky business owners. That would make your monthly income $1,491 starting next week. That's an extra $17,892 this year just for setting up one small site and only allowing 3 businesses to list with you. So when I say the price of the Riley Labs Ultimate Directory System is only $394 plus $97 a month, and that software allows you to build these sites in just a few clicks, and that I walk you through the entire process hand in hand, you probably realize what an incredibly great deal this really is. Yet you will not be investing $394 today. You won't even have to pay any monthly licensing or payment processing fees. Just for watching this presentation today, you're getting free access to the Riley Labs Enterprise Support, a value of $97 per month, plus full developer rights with lifetime updates to the Riley Labs Directory System, and the $97 bonus SEO plugin, all for only one easy payment of only $97. Now, today, I'm ready to guarantee your investment by putting cold hard cash on the table in not one, but 3 ways. First, if you do not produce at least $1,500 in monthly revenue 30 days after you complete your first directory site, I will refund every penny of your investment today without question. Second, if you do not find this to be the most beneficial system on the internet to build your own home-based business, just let me know and I will give you every penny of your investment back as well. Or, even if you don't like my accent, the way the software looks, or even the font I used in the manual, whatever your reason may be, rest assured that you have 60 full days to test drive this system for yourself. And if you're not bouncing off the walls, thrilled with the results it produces for you and the quality of the materials, your investment is guaranteed to be refunded to you in full. Click on the buy button below right now to get started immediately. And once you click that buy button below and install this plugin, go immediately to the Getting Started tab that is built right into the settings. This section will walk you along setting up your first site from scratch. All you have to do is follow along with the 20-minute guide. Now listen, you only have 3 roads you can take right now. You can do nothing, and of course you know where that will lead, to a town called nowhere and that suffocating feeling of failure to find success online. Or you could take the tips I've shared with you today and go at this on your own. Sure, it will help you, yet you'll be leaving with only a partial picture, and that will lead to months, maybe even years of wasted time and frustration, which leads to less and less money for you and your family. And we both know that finances is one of the key reasons couples get divorced, deadly stress levels rise, and dreams are shattered. Or you can do the smart thing. Use this system to do all the hard work for you and build your first income-producing directory site starting tomorrow. Click the Buy Now button below that says Buy Now and I will personally greet you on the next page. Here are some of the most popular questions that I have been asked about this system. Are there any OTO or upsells? This system is complete and works as advertised, and you won't have to make any other purchase to get started. After you buy, you will have the option to purchase other additional systems from Riley Labs at a discount, or you can continue straight to your download page. Do I need to spend any other money on this? In order to run directory sites, you will need to purchase a domain name and web hosting. Most hosting companies have starter plans as low as $9, so your total investment in running your own home business is less than a few cups of coffee. Is this a WordPress-based system? This software uses WordPress, a free and open source system that helps anyone build websites. You can download and install WordPress in about 5 minutes on any website. Does this work on Mac and PC? Yes, this system uses WordPress, and you can manage your site and run your new home directory business from any web browser. You can even run this from your mobile phone or tablet while on vacation in the Caribbean. How is this different from other directory sites? The Riley Labs Ultimate Directory System is the first and only system that fully automates every aspect of running a directory site. From handling client payments to a self-serve system that clients can use to control their listing, this system is a complete directory solution right out of the box, ready to go from the moment you install it. What if I live in Zimbabwe or some other country? This system works anywhere in the world as long as you can open a PayPal account. You can start directories in your home country or any town anywhere in the world, since you never have to deal with clients and their payments are automatically handled. Can my cat use this to make money? Many of our customers use our systems to build 6- and 7-figure businesses. Unfortunately, you will need to be human in order to use this, as our feline friends are not permitted to open a PayPal account. Yet in all seriousness, if you are a human being and can open a PayPal account, this system will work for you. Click the Buy Now button below this video now to secure your copy today, and I'll see you on the inside.